Hey, welcome to another episode of Pull Up TV.
Hey.
Damn, it's been a minute.
Is it? A couple of weeks now.
It's been a couple of weeks. Hey, man, we got lives now, man. I can't be doing this shit every week, man.
Man, all lives matter.
Man, we ain't say all that.
Nah, that's
They
not.
do, but
Nah, fuck that.
they do, but some don't. But anyway, yeah, man, you know, still doing this podcast Pull shit. You know, we still gonna get on here and talk this shit. If it sounds like I'm slurring my words because I've been drinking.
This shit right here is a trick. What it does is make you think you're drinking orange juice, right? And you just drink it. You be taking this shit down like it's Gatorade.
Facts.
That shit got liquor in it.
Shit's
a trick.
I'm pretty tipsy right now. By the end of the show, I might be drunk, but we'll see. There ain't nothing new. You know, I got my boy Harris in this bitch.
Yo, what's happening? Look, I'm fucked up because of that shit.
Yeah. Ciroc, go ahead and send me my check, man. You know, I be sponsoring y'all shit. I drink y'all shit every week. Go ahead and send me my $5. I'll make it work.
That's all we need. Just a discount.
Just sponsor me. Put me on one of the commercials. You ain't even gotta put me on there for too long. Just show my face for like a split second.
At least show somebody wearing his shirt. Like wearing his merchandise.
Yeah, pull up, man. Pull up. We trying to be global, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of people saying, first of all, pop-up TV. I'm tired of people saying pour up. No, nigga, it's pull up. Pull up. Hey, you got that YouTube channel, right? That pop-up TV.
That
No,
thing.
motherfucker,
That thing.
it's pull-up TV.
So just to let y'all know, I know y'all gonna look at this scar on my face, so I
don't think they can see that shit.
I don't know. I got scratched, but
now you just pointed it out.
It's all good. If that gonna distract y'all and y'all can't watch the show, then y'all
for the rest of the show,
y'all got ADD, ADHD.
For the rest of the show, they ain't gonna even listen to what we're talking about. They're gonna just stare at that shit. They ain't even notice it. You can't notice it on the camera, bro.
Oh shit. Well, edit that out, Doc.
Nah, it's in there now. Anyway, but yeah, we back. Man, some shit on my mind, man. Some shit I've been seeing. I try not to go to Facebook with it because I already know I'm gonna get crucified for this shit. But I'm so sick and tired of this motherfucking cancel culture. This
talk your shit.
This thing we have now where one of us say something and now everybody supposed to cancel this motherfucker out.
Talk your shit.
When did we like motherfuckers don't have a freedom of speech? Like people don't have an opinion no more.
You can't say the shit in 2021 you said in 2011. It's crazy. And the more and more decades, it gets more crazy. I'm not gonna even hold you, fam. That shit with the baby,
exactly
that shit was unnecessary.
That's exactly
it's like, bro, we can't look, bro. Like I can't. I grew up in the 90s. I knew what it was like. I was born in the 80s, early 80s. By the time I was old enough to see, you know what I'm saying, old enough to know, old enough to, you know what I'm saying, experience stuff, it was starting to be the 90s. So that's when I grew up. And honestly, the shit that y'all are approving of, which is different generations, man. But y'all can't expect us to get on board with some of this shit. Just like, man, Boosie said that shit on one of his posts. He said, this shit, to be honest with you, this is what he said, LGBTQ plus. This
in 10 years shit?
In 10 years, it's gonna be weird to be heterosexual. Y'all are trying to y'all trying to not only normalize something, y'all are trying to overcompensate it now. Like y'all are trying to like make it seem like something wrong with us, men and women, being attracted to each other. It's cool. But y'all want to put certain things on an even playing field. No, the things that you guys are doing, let's face it. I don't give a fuck. I ain't rich, so you can't take nothing from me. So this is what I'm gonna say. Stop making this out of the ordinary shit and trying to make it ordinary. Shit ain't ordinary. And I'm not gonna ever view it as it's ordinary. I'm not. You were born as a fucking man, and then you want to decide you want to become a woman. It's not ordinary. I'm not. It's not.
I'm not finna look at no motherfucker at 6'5", 260, all muscle, but want to be called a she.
Yeah. I'm not finna normalize shit. Like,
Mr. Sir, you were born a man. If you identify as a woman now, that's cool. Yeah. But I go off what I see, and I go off of what you was born as. Sir, I'm not calling you no damn she. You was born a dude. You want to make this transformation into a chick. That's all on you.
I look at it like this.
You know, out of respect though, if I call you sir, and you say, "Oh, I'm a ma'am," I'm like, "Oh, my fault." I'm just gonna continue what I was gonna say. But you can't just expect motherfuckers to just jump on board with the shit, cause you gotta understand, like, this shit is so new, and like you said, unordinary. We so used to, I see you, I say sir. I see a woman, I say ma'am. But if I see a masculine man, but he's want to be identified as a girl, you know what I'm saying? Don't feel too offended if I call you sir. And as far as this whole DaBaby shit, y'all taking this shit too far, man.
Talk your shit. This is pull up show tonight, baby.
Y'all taking this shit too far now, man. I feel like I don't hate the LGBTQ as a community. There's some great individuals that's, gay. I don't really give a fuck. But as a community though, man, this shit, sometimes y'all take that shit too far, man. I feel like it's at a point now where you can't even joke on them. You can't even like say a joke. And it's like, if you say a joke, even if it's not malicious, if it's like, if we just teasing, like if I tease with you, if I tease with my homeboy, if I just say a joke, now you want to cancel me. So you think because y'all this committee now, you think you above being treated being treated as equal? So you just expect motherfuckers not say nothing at all. So if I crack a joke, now I'm getting canceled and all this other shit.
See here this is what I'm gonna say. Barack Obama, his administration, his assumption was they wanted it to be split down the middle. Nigga, they wanted the whole pie and leave nothing but the crust. I'm telling you right now that nobody has nothing against what you do.
Nothing at all.
If you with that, only thing that heterosexuals or people that's not in that community ask for is for you to respect the fact that we don't give a fuck what you do with your sex life or your love life. But don't expect us to promote your love life or your sex life. We let you be, you let us be. But when you cross over into that world, trying to get people to come back to your world and they say no, don't make them seem like they're the bad guy.
Yeah, you know what they do? So I'm glad you brought that up. So let's bring up the kids.
That's the problem. That's gonna be an issue.
Let's bring up the kids. So all right, let's say I got a son or a daughter, and I want to raise them a certain way. I want to raise my son. Well, hopefully, he's heterosexual. And you know what I'm saying? And I got a girl, and she likes dudes. If I raise my kids a certain way, I don't want you coming into how I raise my kids, trying to force your shit on them. Let me raise my kids how I want to. You keep your shit. If you want to raise your kids like that and have them, same sex, that's cool. But I ain't trying to raise mine like that. So don't try to force your shit on my kids. And then, like you said, like if you say anything against what they're going against, they call you words like homophobic or transphobic.
And they like they did no. This is why
they throw out these words and shit to you. It's just like,
yeah,
so, like, dog, I ain't even like that, man. Like,
so this is the part that killed me, man. That hurt me the most. And it don't even hurt me. I mean, it just bothered me. Like, annoys me, frustrates me. Is I had to compare that to like Black Lives Matter or stuff like that, and be like, well, y'all do that when it comes to white people. I was like, no. White people just want white people to leave them the fuck alone. Or anybody who think they like they have supremacy over us. We just wanna live. Give us we ain't asking for shit. We know that if y'all leave us the fuck alone, we gonna surpass y'all. Because we know we got the we got the strength to overcome shit. And it's I'm not even on no Black Power shit. I just know that. Like because if a motherfucker been suppressed for so long and they've been working through what we call not stresses, what they call it, when you've been going through you've been facing adversity so much that you just know how to overcome all the odds. It's gonna be easy when you got a fucking playing field, even playing field, because you ain't got adversity in front of you. So yeah, it's an easy walk. Of course, you don't have to run as fast as I do. But now that I learned how to run faster than you, and I don't got something in the way that make it, and we start at the same line, I'm gonna shoot past you so much. So don't try to compare that. But as far as the LGBT, like, don't act like this shit. Like when I say I'm an advocate for anything, or don't get mad at me because I think I'm an advocate for nature. It's natural for a woman and a man to get together, make kids.
So
it's not natural for you to be born and say, I'm gonna take a bunch of hormone pills and then get my sex changed. That's not natural. So don't get mad at me because I think things the way the world's supposed to work. It's the way the world's supposed to work. And now I'm some homophobic because I'm not going against what the world has called upon us to be or what us supposed to do. I'm not working against nature. That's, to me personally, I'm not homophobic or nothing like that. But I will say this. Honestly, you people don't understand you guys are trying to work against nature. Because even, like, let me give you an example. Lesbian couple that want to have a kid, right? Now you got to go get what's the opposite of natural? Artificial. But you got to go get artificially inseminated. Right there. You going exactly the opposite of being natural. Not having a natural birth.
Yeah.
You artificially are doing things. So when I say that is, don't get mad because somebody's a naturalist. Somebody's into being into the nature. They understand what the world or the universe, how things supposed to work naturally. And I feel like what people do is they call people homophobic because they believe in what's supposed to happen naturally.
So you definitely brought up some good points. I'm real big on anti-bullying, not attacking people maliciously for what they believe in, what skin color, all that. You know, if you gay, lesbian, like, I mean, you know, like I said, man, do your thing. I ain't got no issue with it. My only issue is when you come into my lifestyle or, you know, heterosexual people lifestyle, and then you try to force your shit on us.
Yeah, understood.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, live your life, but don't. If I don't agree with it, don't call me a name for this shit. I don't have nothing against you. I'm gonna treat you just like everybody else. We all supposed to be equal, right? Everybody supposed to be equal, right? So
ain't nobody trying to be equal.
We all supposed to be equal. So if I talk to you how I talk to everybody else, and me knowing me, I like to joke sometimes. I joke on you, and then if I joke on you and you're part of the community, now I'm the bad guy and I'm getting canceled.
That's all it is, man.
You're not above. Like, we all equal,
man.
You know
but you know what, man? It's so easy to be brainwashed by everything.
Facts. TV, man. TV.
Like pre-TV propaganda, man. Like the news, like Like for somebody to dig up people Twitters from 10 years ago and say, oh, or so a dude can't even rest in peace without you going back attacking his lyrics. It's kind of like, all right, man, like what do you want? And it's not what you want. It's you're trying to force that behavior or that lifestyle on somebody. And like I said, do what the fuck you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
That community, LGBTQ plus, do what the hell y'all want to do. But don't try to force that shit on people. And that's what you getting at. It's enough is enough with that shit. Like, just let it be. Like, nobody's against y'all. You know what I'm saying? Nobody fighting against y'all. People, and then, like I said, people like to compare that to Black Lives Matter. I'm like, no. People are fighting against Black Lives Matter. So they have to fight. LGBTQ, y'all are looking for fights. Y'all are looking around trying to find somebody. Y'all are picking on people. Oh, you said this. Let me make myself known. We, on the other hand, are like, yo, just leave us the fuck alone. Let us live. Black Lives Matter. Like, so it's not like that. And salute to anybody that's on our side. It's nothing against anybody of any other ethnicity or culture or any race. It's just me talking about the people that's always trying to find a way to change the narrative. And I don't understand how people like to change the narrative and look into what they can see, like they not see what's really going on, how they can interpret that shit and make it into some shit that's in their mind instead of seeing what is what. No, people don't see what is what, man. Or they see what is what. But you're so smart that you see what is what. You like, I know what it is, but I'm gonna change the narrative and influence people.
You know what else I noticed too, man? We talk about this shit off air, man. You notice men. I'm
talk your shit.
I'm gonna narrow it down to us, black men. We're getting so emasculated lately. It's sick, man. It's sick to see, bro. Like
that when you have any kind of masculinity, you toxic.
So this term, toxic masculinity, what do it mean? Like, what that mean to you?
I don't.
I'm trying to get a grasp. I done heard people.
Only thing that I would say that if it was something that was toxic masculinity to me is when niggas try to out alpha each other. That's the only thing.
Okay. Yeah.
Fake alphas, fake. You know what I'm saying? When that's the only thing. Like when we in a situation, we all around, and there's a bunch of men around, and then a female come around. And you got one dude trying to make himself look like he's that dude. He that dog. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, I don't know all the other bullshit.
I seen a girl. She posted on one of my statuses. She said like one of the things with toxic masculinity is like, you know how us men, we try to stay strong and shit. We try not to express our feelings and shit. So she feel like toxic masculinity is if us as a man, like if we express ourselves, one of us will be like, man, you on that feminine, you on that girl shit.
That can be.
Yeah, like
if somebody does say that is toxic.
Yeah, I can see that. Well, other than that, I don't really.
But I don't know too many men
where did the term come from?
But I don't know how honestly, how many men like have came to you and expressed themselves, was hurt, crying. And you told them, man, suck that shit up, nigga. That shit don't happen like they say it do, bro. Like, it don't. Like, it might, like, get over that shit, but you kind of hear your boy out, or you hear the guy out, like, damn, bro.
If anything,
because you can relate.
If anything, now what I notice, we are expressing ourselves more, and it's being accepted more. It's more of like, damn, bro, I feel you. It's not. I don't really see people like, man, stop complaining, man. You know, suck it. I don't really see that. Now I used to, but now it's like Like
We
bro,
starting to understand.
we started like us men, like we are starting to express ourselves and shit. And I ain't gonna lie, I still kind of suffer from that shit. Like, I go through shit. We all go through shit. I ain't gonna lie, man. This some real shit. Even as a man, you know when motherfuckers ask you, "Hey, you good?" I really don't be good, but I just say I'm good because I
do that.
don't feel like expressing what's going on.
I don't like talking about my life with motherfucker. I'm notorious for that too. I don't really. I'm gonna confine to you or one of my brothers, but like any random dude, bro, what's going on in your life? Hey, I ain't gonna lie. At one point, I was so weak, I was telling everybody my whole. It was one time I ain't give a fuck who wanted to hear.
You just wanted to get
everybody was a therapist.
You just wanted to get your shit
bro,
off.
I would have paid anybody.
Talking to some old deaf lady.
Yeah, I was like,
she understand you and shit.
I don't understand why I'm going through this.
Yeah, you such a good listener. She just like I like talking to you.
That shit happened before, but hey, man, therapy is good, man. Therapy is good.
I thought about it, but. See, but I think that's the thing with us men, though. I think we too prideful to express ourselves and shit, and we feel like when we express ourselves, we do feel kind of. You might feel kind of like, man, I'm complaining too damn much, but bro, we be going through it, bro. Like, sometimes we just need somebody to talk to.
I'm just not. So when I start complaining, I feel like I'm entitled. But here's my thing about being entitled, bro. Like, I felt like my whole life, bro, my whole fucking life, I kid you not, I feel like everything, my grandfather had me like this. Rest in peace, Richard Harris.
R.I.P.
He made me feel like everything in my life that I earned, that I got, I had to earn it. I had to work for it. Mm-hmm. So I don't feel entitled about shit. So that's why I don't complain. I just be like, man, life is like, I don't know. It's like the shit you go through.
Mm-hmm.
I posted that shit. That shit is real and reality is humble.
Do you ever feel like the shit that you complain about, how should I say this, man? I feel like this some deep shit. We all have our lives, right? We all face our own battles and shit within our life. You ever like something happen in your shit and you want to complain, but then you feel like, is this something worth complaining about? And then when you hear somebody else's story or they going through,
it's even worse.
Yeah, it's even worse, and the shit make you feel like, what the fuck am I complaining
I'm complaining about? Look, I'm something like, man, I'm down to my last $3,000. And niggas sit there and say, nigga look at you and be like, bro, I'm hungry as fuck. I ain't got $5 to even walk my ass over to McDonald's and buy a cheeseburger. You be like,
but here's the thing,
nigga.
But here's the thing though with that. That's the struggle he going through in his life. So because that person is down to their last few dollars, is it wrong for you to complain that you down to your last $3? Because he got his life and you got your life. And so is it wrong?
I'm down to my last 3,000 and he down to his last 3.
I'm saying, so is it wrong for you if you complain about being down to your last 3,000?
No, it's not. I'm gonna tell you why. Mm-hmm. Because you've earned a lifestyle that you became accustomed to.
Exactly. So you know how we see like these rich people that fucking kill themselves because they
going through other shit.
Because they going through shit, or they done lost the business and they losing millions of dollars, but they still a millionaire, but they fucking off themselves. And then us not on their tax bracket, we like, man, fuck, I wish shit. You killed yourself because you lost a few million. Shit, I wish I had 100,000. But who's to say we don't know what that person going through? Because like you said, they was accustomed to that lifestyle, and then I feel like us as human, our biggest fear is being fucking poor and broke. Is starting from nothing and going up, and our biggest fear is going back to this motherfucking place.
Hey,
going
man.
back to broken poor.
Hey, but I tell you what, I listen to, like, I'm gonna tell y'all some shit that I've been doing lately. Meditating, which I ain't did this week. I'm a little tense.
Ain't never too late.
But no. I normally do it. I listen to a lot of motivational shit. And every motivational speech or some shit I'm listening to on YouTube when I'm getting ready for work, getting ready to go to the gym in the morning or driving in to go to the gym, I always have one thing in common. They always say, do not fear failure. But our whole life, they're trying to they're trying to get us out of a mindset that we've developed throughout the years. Because our whole life, we have been designed to fear failure. People don't understand what I mean.
Some deep shit.
No, we have been designed to fear failure. We ain't been designed to trust the process. They put us in school. You get an F. You go home, you getting your ass whooped. How the fuck are you not gonna fear?
My mom ain't playing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. How the fuck are you not gonna fear like, oh shit, every time I get an F, I got signed papers. The shit they take home every Wednesday.
I'm gonna tell you
progress report, report cards. And if that bitch got an F on that, your ass is getting whipped. You know what I'm saying? How you telling people not to fear failure?
I'm gonna tell you right now, from a nigga that had some F's on this report card. I ain't scared of that L. I'm scared of going home to Mom Dukes and showing her these L's. By the way, happy birthday, Mama. I love you.
Oh, happy birthday, Mom Dukes.
Happy Queen Pull Up.
All right now. Tell me your mom birthday. Happy birthday, Mama.
Who birth
love you.
But damn, you said some real shit. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I am somebody that is and we're gonna be completely honest, I am somebody that is afraid of failure. So I do catch myself in some cases where I don't want to apply myself as much because I'm afraid if I apply myself, it won't be enough and I'm gonna fail.
And it sucks because a lot of people, because of that, don't follow their dream.
And not to make this shit about me.
No, go ahead, do your thing.
But
talk your shit.
Throughout this past year and these past few years, people have been telling me to pursue, certain things like comedy and all that shit.
Talk your shit.
But it's like, I ain't gonna lie, man. It is my dream to entertain the people, stand in front of a crowd, make them laugh. But I am scared shitless of failing. I'm scared shitless of going up on that stage, trying to crack jokes that I know work with my niggas and people who I fuck with and shit. But then I gotta go up on stage in front of people and that shit don't work. I'm afraid of that shit, bro. People been telling me for quite some time, like, bro, you need to get up on stage, but I will not fucking do it because I'm afraid, bro.
I tell you what, when you get off that stage, whether you get booed the fuck out of whatever venue you at, I'm gonna ask you one thing. Did you die?
Sure didn't. I ain't die.
Good. And then I'm gonna ask you again. And you're gonna say, hey man, I ain't have my shit right, blah, 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 blah. Okay. But did you die?
I'm still breathing.
Nigga.
And
and Kobe Bryant. God rest Kobe.
God rest Kobe.
I'm telling you now, man, it's so much shit. He was the first dude that said, when he said that story about, man, I went a whole season in Little League and then score a point. And my daddy came back and said, no matter if you score a point or not, I'm going to always love you. This nigga, that dude said, Kobe Bryant said, at that point, I ain't feel failure no more. Now this motherfucker scored 81 points in NBA basketball game. 65 points.
But let's start with the first game. Came in and shot a few air balls.
But at that point, he didn't feel failure.
That's what I'm saying. He came in not feeling failure. Came in, shot a few air balls. Fast forward, at the end of his career, now we consider him top 5.
Think about this shit. Top 5. He's my number 1. But hey, but think about this. Chappelle. Dave Chappelle said, I came to my first comedy stand-up comedy in a club. I killed it. He said, I'll bomb the next 7 times. He said, fuck it. I just kept going at that point. Bottom line up front, man, who really gives a fuck if you fail when you're a grown-ass man? Think about it. Who gives a fuck if you fail at this point in your life?
Man, damn, we talking about some rich.
No, I'm just saying.
Well, no, that's some
No,
deep
I
shit.
get it.
That's
I
some
get
deep
it. I
shit,
get it.
man.
I get it. I shouldn't be talking about this. I should be on my comedic route.
No. That's real. We ain't gotta be on here funny.
Well,
all the motherfucking time.
Well, on some G shit, man. Like, who gives a fuck at this point? What happens to, like, honestly, like real G shit. Honestly, even my mom, even everybody, who gives a fuck what happened to Justin Harris at this point in his life, other than the fact that nigga need to figure it out.
I care, man.
No, nigga, I get it. I
care about you,
honestly
dog.
don't need. I don't want his love.
I care about you, dog.
I don't want your love, nigga. What I'm saying is, man, fuck y'all caring about me. Like, listen, at this point, I just know how to. I don't mind the struggle. I don't mind the process. I don't mind any of it. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Like, but you gotta get to that point.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? You can't just say, oh, I fear this, I fear that. You know, the consequences of this, the consequences of that. Man, fuck it. It is what it is.
Man.
I don't give a fuck at this point because it's my life and if I get, you know what I'm saying, did I live it? Did I do what I supposed to do? Or did I try to play it? Did I play it safe? And after it took me years to realize that, but you met me at that point where I was just like, dog, I don't give a fuck no more.
Man, look, bro. I need listening to you. I feel like I need to take my own advice, man. But just listening to people that's successful. They didn't get successful where I fell in first. Like I listened to a lot of great comedians and shit. They said, yo, like, you can come out there, you can go out there with the best material. You can hit one night, but the next night, you bomb. Even Kevin Hart said it. Kevin Hart is down there probably the biggest comedian now. Motherfuckers.
He's just bummed after being the biggest comedian. He got clowned for his latest show. He still kept it going.
Yeah, to some people, he's still bombing, but this nigga's...
But he's Kevin Hart at this point. Fuck it.
Yeah, exactly. So I see shit like that and it's motivational. And then I hear people say, like, yo, you only got one life. You don't want to be some old fucker on the bed getting your diaper changed by some motherfuckers, and you gotta look back like, damn, I wish I would have did this.
How many times have I came to you in the last 6-7 months? And I'm not gonna talk about get into, but and told you all the things that I've done and all the setbacks I've had.
And what I told you,
keep pushing, keep it moving. Keep pushing.
But
the same shit. But the same shit about what you're trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you the same shit.
Mm-hmm.
You like, damn. It's like minor setback for major comeback. It's all about the process. We so focused on the result that we don't like. You look back and then you be like, man, the process was the fun part.
Yeah. I was just about to say that because you hear people say, like, once they make it, like, what's the best part about being at the top right now? It was like, shit, the process of getting to that motherfucker. Because once you there.
Remember you asked me, you said, what we do? You said, hey, if you had to do it again, would you?
Yeah, I asked you.
I said, bro, if I had to do it again, I wouldn't change a motherfucker. Not one.
You wouldn't change shit?
Not one single thing I would change.
You wouldn't change shit?
I wouldn't change shit.
Because it got you to where you are
exactly.
now.
Every single thing I went through, I wouldn't change. I wouldn't change the bad parts, the good parts, the decisions I made.
You grew.
I don't regret.
That shit.
I don't regret shit I've done in my whole life. I swear to God, I don't.
And to damn, man, this is some deep shit.
I ain't trying to be deep.
We go through shit in life, bro, that happens to us, and it makes us question, like, damn, why this shit gotta happen?
Nah, man, no, man. Listen, Dave Chappelle said it. Life is real, and reality is humbling. Right. That shit real.
Right. So, like, you go through shit. We all go through shit, and you like, damn, why this shit gotta happen to me? You don't understand it at that point. Like, you just questioning shit.
Yeah.
But then when you look down the road, you're like, damn.
That shit defines you.
That shit actually made me grow.
That shit defines you.
I actually learned from this shit. I am who I am because of that shit that happened.
That shit defines you.
That wasn't in my plan, but it happened. not to be on no religious shit, but
It's part of God's plan.
God say He got a plan for you. You may not understand it all the time, but down the road you're gonna look back and be like, "Damn, okay, I see. Okay, I see what you was on. I see what you was on now. Appreciate you, God. You dap him up and you."
And yeah, now you be dapping the devil up in hell.
I ain't
Like God showed me some love too, but I did more shit for you.
I ain't going to hell.
Yeah, I'm just
I ain't going to
shit.
hell.
I'm just talking shit. But no,
Nigga
man.
ain't got no AC down there.
Hey, like they said, man, like X lived 50 years on this earth. DMX, right? He lived 50 years on this earth. And the man spent 50 years of his, like, he spent all those years showing people the way, while showing people his flaws, showing people, hey, look, I'm just going to do what I do, and I'm going to get through it. But while I'm getting through it, I'm going to give you the best. I'm going to give you the word. You know what I'm saying? That's why people respect X. That's why people respect Tupac. Like, they showed you their flaws. You know what I'm saying? Nobody was perfect, man. Like, we not perfect. But I will say this, man. For me, fuck it, man. I'm going to fail. I'm going to keep going.
Man, you said some real shit, bro. I feel like that's another thing with us. We too busy trying to show that we perfect.
I keep up with the Joneses. When I say keep up with the Joneses, I'm like, a motherfucker show you, a motherfucker do what we do, right? Same status as you. He show you $4,000. No, he don't show you $4,000. He show you $40,000. Then you look back at your life and you ain't got but $4,000. And you like, damn, what the fuck I did wrong? You ain't do nothing wrong, nigga. Like, fuck that. He got 40,000. He got, you know what I'm saying? This nigga ain't lived his life, maybe. And you lived your life and you got that same 4,000, but you guess what? You hungry, he hungry. Y'all gonna go get that same fucking meal.
Speaking on that, that's the thing. That's the thing with social media, bro. I feel like
that shit's such a facade.
Social media is such a blessing, but it's such a motherfucking curse at the same time. Motherfuckers will literally sit on their fucking phone all day and look at somebody else's story all fucking day, and then compare their life to your life, and then you get depressed as fuck. You see a motherfucking story, they out in motherfucking Bahamas, the DR somewhere, just chilling, having a good ass life, and you just look back on your shit like you struggling. But the thing is, you don't know what that motherfucking went through to get to that point. And then at the same time, social media is literally what it is. It's social media. I'm gonna put out the shit I want you to see, but I ain't gonna show you the shit that I'm really going through to get to this point. It's all a perception, bro. And that's why I feel like us as humans, we are losing our originality.
Naturalist, man.
Yeah. We are so busy trying to keep up with the next motherfucker. You don't even know what that person going through. A motherfucker could post some shit with $1,000. You think like, damn, this nigga got money, but you don't even know that nigga stole that money or that's.
No, he ain't stole it. And he put his last little thou out the bank.
Yeah, that's his last little cash. He just trying to.
And you up here bugging out because you got 25. You got 2,500, but he got a thou out. He just pulled out, and he got let's say he pulled out 980, and because he got to keep 20 in there. You know what I'm saying? You got 2,500 in the bank, right?
Yeah.
He up here flashing 980, but you don't realize that your card can swipe. Right. Almost triple what he got, right? So here's my thing. I don't even, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't even talking about money or power, because it ain't even about that. If you can wake up the next day and your meal is good and your bills are paid,
facts.
And you lights, you know what I'm saying? You and I don't even, man, look, none of that shit. Like it, I know motherfuckers, homeless people that feel more free and successful than. So it's not about success is a state of mind, man. Mm-hmm. Just like freedom is.
Say that one more time.
Success is a state of mind, just like freedom is.
Success is a state of mind.
Right. It's what you feel like you're successful at.
Mm-hmm.
You feel like going to work, hardest day of work, getting shit accomplished. If that's success for you, I salute you. You feel like, shit, I ain't got to get up and do shit. I got money in the bank. That's success for you. You feel like you're a homeless motherfucker. I wake up, I ain't got to deal with the fucking weight of the world on my shoulders. I wake up, motherfucker give me 75 cents. I go get me a motherfucking McDonald's McMuffin, eat, and I can go back my ass back into this shelter, not even this shelter, in this cardboard box, sleep like a fucking baby. I'm good to go.
Say that quote one more time, bro. Success is what?
Success is a state of mind.
I know motherfuckers who literally, this may be an exaggerated word, slaving. But they love what they do. And they think they successful. They successful to them. Stop. For the people who watching this, stop letting social media in the world tell you what success is. Success is what you want and what you want to accomplish in life.
And it's not how much money you got neither, man.
Exactly. Motherfucker, you can have $100 in your goddamn bank account, but if your kids, whatever you got, if everybody taking care of you and you happy with life, motherfucker, you was successful.
Y'all gonna hear me. I'm about to be transparent as fuck right now.
Oh, shit.
No, I am. Success to me, honestly, bruh, is being able to pay all my bills.
Facts. Mm-hmm.
That.
You ain't gotta worry about shit.
And if my mama call me and need anything, I got her. That's all. That's
and see,
that's fucking it for me. I don't give a fuck about nothing else.
See, and to you,
that's it,
motherfucker. You successful as fuck.
I'm
you successful as fuck.
I'm living good at that point.
You good. So
yeah.
So at this point, nigga, you happy. But the thing was,
if I have a conversation with my mom, like dead ass to this point, that's why I had a successful week. Talking to her, and she said, "Oh yeah, baby, blase. Oh yeah, mama doing good." Once she say that shit, all that fucking, I got $10,000, $20,000, $100,000 in the bank. That shit don't mean a damn thing to me.
So you said it was successful to you. So what's successful to me, man? I literally had this dream, bro. It's so simple, bro. I literally just want to like sit on the couch, bro. Be watching like sports or some shit in a nice big ass house, smoking weed, and I got me a dog and shit.
That's a lot.
That's successful to me though.
Success.
If all my bills paid, and I'm in a nice house, and I'm like watching football or LeBron James dunk on a nigga ass or some shit. I'm smoking. I got my Sharpay next to me or some shit.
My nigga. Salute.
And I'm chilling, and I'm just high as fuck just watching it. Nigga, I'm successful to me. I'm like, damn, I made it, bro.
Success.
That's success.
That's success.
That's yeah, my fault.
No, you good.
Success, man. That's
Hey.
To me. And you know, if I'm blessed and you know I have me a woman too. With the Sharpay puppy, that's successful too.
Hey, but last but not least, before we get off this mic and get off this poor TV shit, I got to address this versus, man.
Oh shit, the Locs and
Dipset. So I told Poe, I said, hey man, Locs gonna kill that shit, right? And they did, according to everybody in the world, they did, right? But me being the objective dude that I am, me looking past antics, me looking past what Jadakiss, all the shit that he was doing, being allowed. Jadakiss was being, okay, unpopular decision. He was the loudest nigga in the room. That's all he was. He was a nigga that was talking the most shit. And then when Cameron tried to talk shit with him, he just over-talked Cameron. That's what loud niggas do. They overcompensate the shit that's really going on because they trying to fucking... and Cameron kind of called that shit out and nobody wanted to pay attention. Because a lot of motherfuckers wanted to see Dipset lose. That's what it was. Because at the end of the day, the Locs winning that bitch as the underdogs. However, looking past that shit, I didn't realize how much Dipset had some shit. Holy shit. Nothing against the Locks because I was rooting for y'all. Y'all was. I always rocked with the Locks growing up. I always rocked with the Locks when I was a grown ass man. Dipset was like, okay, these old flashy ass niggas, you know what I'm saying? But when, as an adult, as a grown ass man, as a mid-30s man, and listening to that shit and going back to when it was, can't run them ass fucking heat.
Facts.
And the Locks had that shit, but it was like, y'all had good shit. Them niggas had bangers.
Mm-hmm.
And Jadakiss, to me, just prove how we as a society, especially us in our black community, bro, we always falling for some nigga, the loudest nigga in the room just swaying us. Mm-hmm. We so easily influenced. That's all I got out of that. Oh, Jadakiss was the greatest. All of a sudden, Jadakiss the top 5 greatest of all time.
Nigga been out since
Biggie Smalls and Tupac. But now he the greatest of all time because he got in a verses and he did a hell of a freestyle, which was hard. And he started talking shit to these niggas and over talking niggas and doing what he was doing to Dipset. To Dipset. Not it was. Remember, guys, it was Dipset. Like it's not like he was doing it to Jay-Z or fucking 50 Cent. He was doing it to Dipset. Nothing against Dipset. But they was going back and forth with Dipset. Man, and y'all nigga was like, Jadakiss, the greatest thing ever came out of New York. And I'm like, okay, y'all do this shit with LeBron. Y'all do this. Anything that comes along, that's nothing hot. Against LeBron.
That's
but
hot.
Y'all jump on the first thing that's hot. And we do this shit as a culture. That's why people's legacies last longer than the shit we fuck with because we so quick to jump on the next thing.
You know what niggas do? Niggas gonna sit on here, sit on there and talk about, yeah, man, damn, I ain't no Jadakiss. Well, raw like that shit. Jadakiss top 5. They say that for about a few days. Then a week later, they putting on Young Thug again.
That's what. Exactly. But
man, you just following the trend.
It's just trend. Y'all just stop following, man, and stop. And I know I grew up in that era, and and it's been like that since I've been alive. Like we just follow the shit that makes sense. Ja Rule career died because we followed 50 Cent because he was so fucking hot. Like, you know what I'm saying? We were saying fuck Biggie and Jay-Z because Tupac told us to do it. We did. That's just what we do. We just find whatever's hot.
It's a world of followers, man.
We ain't never.
It's only a few leaders and a lot of followers, man.
And I ain't saying I'm a leader, by no means. But I'd be damn on this versus battle if I buy into that Jadakiss shit. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not. It was great. He was entertaining. But when you take all them antics away, Dipset hits was fucking crazy. Like it just was. When they came out with I'm Ready, and I was like, oh shit. And when they came out with Get Crunk Music, it was like, fuck. Like, I even asked my cousin, I said, hey, cuz, because he said, man, you gotta watch that shit, man. The Locks went ham, just like you said it did. I said, all right, bet. Something in Dipset just sat back and just, shit was just fucked up. Bruh, I hit my cousin up and I said, hey, well, he's like a brother to me, but I said, hey, little bro, am I missing something? He was like, what you mean? I was like, bruh, Dipset playing that shit. He was like, bruh, but Jadakiss was, you know what I'm saying? He was going ham. I said, okay. Y'all niggas done been into anybody. Yeah. Jadakiss knew that shit. And we got to stop.
So much shit.
We got to, that's our nature, man. We got to be the loudest nigga in the room. We got to be the flyest nigga out there. We got to be the most flashiest. We always trying to be the motherfucker at the front. I'm just tired of being that shit, man.
Right. That was another episode, Poet TV. I gotta piss like a motherfucker.
Me too.
I'm kind of lit. I ain't gonna lie.
I got like a racehorse.
I'm saying double and shit.
Me too.
I'm trying to go out tonight, so I ain't trying to get too fucked up.
I am. Just get me home.
I ain't trying to go to sleep. Shit. It's still early. But thank y'all for tuning in. And yeah, nigga.